California health insurance business is also undergoing some significant changes. Here to give us an update is insurance expert Craig Gusson. Good morning to you, sir. Welcome back to KUSI.
Thanks.
You were just in Sacramento, right?
I was in Sacramento Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
All right, well, tell me, we're hearing the bad news there in that report and how we're, so many billions of dollars are behind the 8 ball. Give me some good news.
Good news is that we're trying to fix the directory issue. When anybody has health insurance and they go to the website and say, oh, is my Dr. Jones in the network? And I go, oh, he's in the network. So they go see the doctor. The doctor's office may tell them or may not tell them that we're not in network. If they don't tell them, then they get a bill for $500. So we're trying to get that fixed. So they finally, they have a bill, AB 280, which says that by July 1st, 2026, at least 60% accuracy, which I look at that back in school when you and I went to school.
Yeah, that was a failing grade.
Exactly.
That was fairly great.
Yeah.
But so
it's a start.
Accuracy as far as knowing if you're in the network or not.
Exactly. And by July 1st.
Shouldn't that be like lock solid 100%? You should know that before you pull out your wallet?
Yeah, and it's just, in today's environment, we shouldn't have to wait till 2029 to have 95% accuracy. We're hoping it gets done quicker, because I can tell you what happens. You're a client of mine, you call me up, hey, Craig, is Dr. Lewin in network? I said, let me check. Oh, yeah, in network, great. Go see him. They're not, and I'm the bad guy. But, so what we do now is we tell everybody, check with the doctor's office, just to make sure, because I can't guarantee that my information or the website is correct.
Prior to rendering any services, know that, because that, like you said, if you're planning on a $50 bill or a copay and then you get stuck with a $5,000 bill for a procedure, that's budget altering.
It's crazy, especially in today's world, that it isn't. So it's a bill that came out and we're very excited about it. So that's the great news.
So and that's lukewarm great news.
Right.
What's the bad news?
The bad news. The bad news is going to affect Medicare. When Scripps decided they weren't going to take Medicare Advantage plans, a lot of people complained. If you live up in Carlsbad, Encinitas, down to 5 Coast, a lot of people go to Scripps. So Senator Blakespear proposed a bill, SB 242, that says if you're on Medicare, you can change your plan from Medicare Advantage to a Medicare Supplement. Sounds great. Great idea. Because this way, if you ever run into Scripps if you're not taking it, here's the problem. When Scripps said we're not taking Medicare Advantage plans, that automatically created this open enrollment for everybody who had a Medicare Advantage plan, that they could now change to anything, no questions asked, no health issues, no nothing. So the bill that she wants to propose, outside, you look at it and go, that's a great bill. However, what it does is every year you can change from Medicare Advantage to a Medicare Supplement. So the bad news is why would anybody go on a Medicare Supplement and pay money when they can get a Medicare Advantage plan for almost nothing, and then the day you get sick, go, oh, I want a Medicare Supplement. It's like, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so then that just creates a bigger deficit.
It's going to, well, look, New York did this, and rates went up 30–40%. On top of that, a lot of the Medicare companies left the market because they couldn't afford it. It's like your house is on fire and you get to call up the insurance company and say, oh, I want to cover my house, and they have to cover you. What's going to happen? They're all going to leave, or they're going to raise rates to a point where nobody can afford it. We can't do that to the seniors. So SB 242 is just it's a great concept, but it's a terrible bill because it's really going to hurt everybody.
As we wrap this up, what's the takeaway from this conversation?
The takeaway from this conversation is we're going to have great directories. We got to protect Medicare for the seniors. The last and least, and another big one is Washington, D.C. is saying we don't want to fund subsidies anymore to any state in the country. And it's going to expire the last day of this year. And if that happens, we have almost 2 million people in covered California. 1.55 million of them are going to be affected, and they're going to see the rates go up a lot. So we don't know what's going on right now. Jessica Altman, the executive director for Covered California, talked to us and told us about that. The very last thing everybody should know, the Blue Cross Scripps agreement It's great if you have group health insurance, but if you have an individual health insurance you cover California, it doesn't cover Scripps Hospital. Be aware of it. So that's pretty much what I picked up in Sacramento, and when I know more, you guys will know more.
It's going to raise a lot of eyebrows for people who are wondering why we're spending billions of dollars on people who aren't citizens, and while people who are citizens are facing hikes like this.
Yep, and fourth quarter
that debate's going to go to the forefront.
And fourth quarter could be crazy for us because if all these things happen.
Greg, thank you so much for your time. We
Always
appreciate
good to
it.
see you.
For more